Hello friends, welcome to another edition of Indo-Chinese Spice Box. Today we will look at the Schezuan region in China, which is famous for its very spicy foods. And the dish that we are going to learn to make is called Kung Pao Vegetables. Kung Pao is prepared with an exotic and pungent combination of vegetables like capsicum, onion, carrots and broccoli in a velvety, smooth Schezuan style sauce. Let's look at the ingredients that we require. I have 1 cup of broccoli that has been chopped into large pieces and blanched in hot water for just about a minute. I have half a cup each of capsicum in green, yellow and red. I have some spring onion greens chopped. This is just for garnish. I'll need about 2 tablespoons. I have half a cup of carrots that have been again blanched and sliced diagonally. Half a cup of onions that have been quartered. I have about 1/4 of a cup Schezuan sauce, 2 tablespoons corn flour, 3 to 4 whole dry red chilies, 2 tablespoons of cashew nuts, ginger and garlic a tablespoon each, vinegar, soy sauce, salt, sugar and pepper to taste. We'll start by cooking our cashews. This is going to be the garnish, so you just need to lightly fry it till a deep golden brown. So heat a little bit of oil and add cashews. Just keep stirring so it doesn't burn. Now cashews add a wonderful crunch to this dish, so you can add about 2 tablespoons. It would be just right. Our cashews have roasted to a nice golden color. Just remove it from the flame and set this aside. Next, you're going to prepare the corn flour slurry. Now this is what gives it the velvety texture to the sauce. So I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and I'm going to mix about 1/4 of a cup water to it. Just mix it well to make sure there are no lumps. Now let's get started. So heat your pan or wok with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil and then add your whole dried red chilies. We just need to cook this for a minute or 2. And you'll know that it's done when the chilies swell up and they turn a dark red color. Make sure you don't burn these. Now the beauty of this dish is you can choose to make it as spicy as you like or as mild. So I'm using 4 dried red chilies. If you want to make it spicier, you could always add a little bit more red chilies or even green chilies. So as you can see, the chilies have nicely plumped up. I'm going to add the garlic. Next goes in the ginger. And now we'll let this cook for just about a minute or 2 so that it can infuse the oil with its wonderful aromas and flavor. It's already smelling so good. Now we're going to add our onions that have been quartered. Again, stir this for just a minute. Cook this on a very high heat. Next go in our carrots. Remember, carrots take longer to cook. We have blanched these, but we still need to get it a little brown. So we're going to add the carrots and continue stirring. Now we'll just let this cook for about a minute. Next, go in our green capsicum, yellow capsicum and red capsicum. Again, stir this. Make sure you do all of this on a high flame because you want the vegetables to stay crisp but still get a little cooked on one side. Our vegetables have been cooking for a minute. Now goes in the vinegar. Now vinegar is what gives it a nice sour tang to it. If you don't like to use vinegar, you could always use lime juice, some sugar. Now, even though I'm putting sugar, you won't really taste it. What it does is it actually blends all the flavors together. Next goes in the soy sauce. Stir it in. And now some salt and pepper. Remember, the salt goes in almost towards the end. Because if we add the salt earlier, what happens is the vegetables will release its juice and become soggy. Now add the broccoli. our Schezuan paste. You can buy this at the store or you could even make it at home. All you need to do is just soak some red chilies in hot water and then grind it with a little bit of celery and onion and garlic, and that's it. You can use this paste. Now let this mix in. Just look at the beautiful colors in this pan. It's just so delicious. When the broccoli is almost done, this is about 30 seconds into adding the vegetables, we're going to add the slurry. Once you add the slurry, the dish is almost done. Mix it in well, keep stirring. Now the beauty of this dish is, again, you can choose to make it with more water or gravy or less. You can decide how you want it. If you add more water, it will be slightly thinner, and less, then it will be more rich. There we go, we're almost done. We'll just let everything marry. Just look at this beautiful dish. Turn off the flame. Garnish with a little bit of green onions. Add a little bit now and then again when we are ready to serve. Just mix it in. And there you go, the dish is done. Our Kung Pao vegetable is done and it's ready to be garnished. Something about Chinese food, it just tastes excellent when you have the spring onion greens. It adds so much more drama and everything looks so much more enticing. Now we're going to add our cashews that we had fried earlier on. And that's it. As simple as that. It hardly took us any time to make this dish. So I hope you'll try this recipe soon.